Hi, this is Dan Ellenwood. I grew up in a Christian home outside Chicago, Illinois. I was saved at a very young age, 2 days before my 6th birthday. My mom led me to the Lord when I asked her about salvation, and I accepted Christ as my personal Savior. I grew up going to Market Manor Baptist Church and Market Manor Christian School. Dr. Wayne Van Gelderen Sr. was the pastor, and he's the one that baptized me. When I was in later elementary school, Coach Don Ward came fresh out of college to teach at Market Manor, and he was my PE coach. And as well, when I was in 8th grade, I was good enough to make the 9th and 10th grade team, and he was my basketball coach there for 1 year. Also at Market Manor was the Dalton family, John Dalton, the Dean of Men. I got to know his father and his family in my days there at Market Manor. I worked very hard on my basketball game as a player in high school, wanting to possibly get a college scholarship. I was offered a couple scholarships, but I felt the Lord was leading me to Bob Jones University to prepare for some kind of Christian ministry, and that's where I went to college, 1983 to 1987. And I played for the Great Society Excalibur, which is no longer in existence, unfortunately. And my junior and senior year, because our coach left, I became the player coach of the Excalibur basketball team. And that was my first collegiate coaching experience. Right out of college, I accepted a teaching position at a small Christian school in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, where I helped start the sports program because they had nothing at the time. We joined a Christian school league, and because our school was so small, we only had 15 kids between 7th and 12th grade. I didn't have enough guys for a varsity basketball team, so I had to recruit out of the elementary. My starting lineup was one sophomore, one freshman, one 7th grader, a 5th grader, and a 4th grader. Needless to say, we got shellacked every single game by 50 or more points. It was then that I realized I better study up on basketball coaching and become a great basketball coach. Otherwise, we're going to get creamed every single night. In 1989, I accepted a position at Parsippany Christian School in New Jersey, where I could specialize in teaching Bible, physical education, and coaching. And it's there that I built up the basketball program. I started an elementary basketball program, coached the junior high boys as well as the varsity boys to develop the players. And I had some really good teams in the 1990s. And we actually made it all the way to nationals in Maranatha Baptist College 1 year. During those years in the 90s, I worked very hard to become the best basketball coach I could possibly be. I spent so much money on books, basketball coaching videos, attending basketball coaching clinics. I wanted to become the best Christian school basketball coach in America. Between 2000 and 2014 at Parsippany Christian, we had some outstanding basketball teams. We won multiple state championships, regional championships, multiple conference championships, and other tournaments we attended. And we won the Bob Jones University Invitational in 2013 and 2014. During this whole time, I was really interested in helping other coaches to become better coaches, as well as myself improving my coaching. So I attempted to start a website called the bball Hangout, and I did a small promotional with my son, my middle son Joel, who was approximately 10 years old at the time, and I want to share that promotional video with you at this time. I am so thrilled that you are here considering joining the bball Hangout. I developed this site so that grassroots players and coaches could share their insights, knowledge, and abilities with the world. Hey, I know there are a lot of other great sites, newsletters, and so forth about basketball, but the bball Hangout is different because it's going to be interactive. I want you to submit your own homemade videos about things that you do or the abilities that you have. Whatever the users want, that's what we're going to have here at the bball Hangout. Hey, Joel, where are you going?
I'm going to the bball Hangout.
All right. Wasn't that video hilarious? It brings back a lot of great memories. Now, the bball Hangout never did come into fruition because I just couldn't put it all together, and it was kind of complicated doing things on the internet back in the old days. But I just wanted to show that I was really interested in becoming a better basketball coach myself, as well as helping other basketball coaches and other players to become better players. God brought my family and I here at the end of 2014 to Greenville, South Carolina, because my wife's parents needed to be taken care of. My dad passed away. Somebody needed to take care of my mom. So we decided to move to Greenville, where we could all live in one place and we could take care of our parents as we anticipated our kids would be attending Bob Jones University. We are members of Faith Baptist Church in Taylor's, Dr. John Monroe. John Monroe was my roommate back in 1985-86 school year at BJU. Thank you for taking a few minutes to view this video and appreciate your consideration. Take care.